Introduction to Strange Stories from a Chinese Studio. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. A selection from Strange Stories from a Chinese Studio by Pu Songling, translated by Herbert Allen Giles, Volume 1. Introduction by Herbert Allen Giles. Read by J.C. Guan. The very skeleton of a biography is all that can be formed from the very scanty materials which remain to mark the career of a writer whose work has been, for the best part of 2 centuries, as familiar throughout the length and breadth of China as are the tales of the Arabian Nights in all English-speaking communities. The author of Strange Stories was a native of Sichuan, in the province of Shandong. His family name was Pu, his particular name was Songling, and the designation or literary epithet by which, in accordance with Chinese usage, he was commonly known among his friends was Liu Xian, or Last of the Immortals. A further fancy name given to him probably by some enthusiastic admirer was Liu Quan, or Willow Spring, but he is now familiarly spoken of simply as Pu Songling. We are unacquainted with the years of his birth or death. However, by the aid of a meagre entry in the history of Sichuan, it is possible to make a pretty good guess at the date of the former event, for we are there told that Pu Songling successfully competed for the lowest or bachelor's degree before he had reached the age of 20, and that in 1651 he was in the position of a graduate of 10 years' standing, having failed in the interim to take the second or master's degree. To this failure, due, as we are informed in the history above quoted, to his neglect of the beaten track of academic study, we owe the existence of his great work, not indeed his only production, though the one by which, as Confucius said of his own Spring and Autumn, * the Annals of Lu State, men will know him. All else that we have on record of Pu Songling, besides the fact that he lived in close companionship with several eminent scholars of the day, is gathered from his own words, written when, in 1679, he laid down his pen upon the completion of a task which was to raise him within a short period to a foremost rank in the Chinese world of letters. Of that record I here append a close translation, accompanied by such notes as are absolutely necessary to make it
Sample complete. Ready to continue?